ECHOBASE Live is a Star Wars focused convention. At the heart of this event is Star Wars toys, Star Wars collectibles. Whether it's loose, whether it's boxed, whether it's machine on card. But you know what? They have some excellent signers in attendance. Each ECHOBASE has its own theme. Last time I came it was Return of the Jedi, this time it's Empire Strikes Back, and they're taking us to Hoth. As you can see, there is a ton of loose figures here, and they vary in price based on the condition that they're in. Here's some examples of some machine on cards. I mean, these things are way over my price range. You're going to pay an absolute arm and a leg for these. They're highly sought after, highly collectible, and all out here on display. So here we are. This is the signing area. This is what's pulled me into ECHOBASE. I'm here for the autographs. There's some footage here that's going to show you around the signing area. Here you can see Chris Parsons talking to Alan Austin, John Modric. You've got Jack McKenzie there signing. Stephanie English. Quite a rare appearance for Stephanie. I've not seen her at a convention before. There's David Stone. And we had Richard Oldfield there as well. He played Hobby, Empire Strikes Back. Paul Jericho played an AT-AT driver. And then you had Julian Glover, and you can see Julian Glover there signing for fans, and Dennis Lawson just next to him. Dennis was Wedge in all 3 Star Wars films. And here he is, Richard Oldfield, signing a nice little 8x10 for me. He was really happy to have a quick picture, which was great as well. And here is the autograph.
2 fighters against a Star Destroyer.
Here's Dennis Lawson signing an 8x10 Return of the Jedi shot. This completes my trilogy of Wedge photos. Paul Jericho, AT-AT driver. Had him sign a table photo, so he was in this scene with Ian Liston. So this is the first time meeting Stephanie English. Stephanie was a Hoth Rebel technician in Empire Strikes Back. I did ask Stephanie about the film. She said she worked on the set for a couple of days. She was pretty much plonked in to do some miming in the background. And this is Stephanie right here in the middle with Harrison Ford stood behind her and Bruce Bower over to the right. I had Stephanie sign this in a silver paint pen Stedler. Now Jack McKenzie was an absolute delight to meet. This guy was full of energy, full of stories. I asked Jack about Irvin Kershner and what he was like as a director. Jack said that he had an ultra calm way about him. He said he made everyone feel really relaxed and brought the best out of everyone on the set. He was just full of praise for Irvin Kershner. So this is a vintage collection figure. This has got Jack McKenzie on the front as Rebel Soldier. You can pick these up quite cheap actually. I think I paid $10 on eBay. Really good alternative to just sort of standard 8x10 photographs, and you know, they really come out quite nicely. I think I had Jack sign this in black Sharpie. And here's Julian Glover signing a nice plaque for me. Huge shout out to Ariel Martinez, the man, the myth, the legend, the plaque maker. And here it is next to the Holy Grail. Really pleased on how this came out. I'm not a fan of having autographs on props. I'd much rather have a plaque like this. I think it displays really nice and crisp. And Maureen Bullock brought along some autographs that used to belong to Jeremy. They were part of his collection. Some of these autographs that have now been framed up and were available to buy direct from Maureen. Really good to see Paul Dunn from Elite Signatures along with Gary and Dave helping him out. An absolute gold standard in the autograph industry. And that wraps it up for the autograph section of this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Certainly for those UK collectors out there, the autograph collectors, definitely worth getting yourself down to this show. They always have a good selection of original trilogy signers. This is the third Echo event I've been to now. Previous events have been held usually in April and October. So go ahead on Facebook and follow the ECHOBASE Live page. They always have announcements well in advance there. This event is free after 10 o'clock in the morning, which is unheard of for most UK conventions. I'm going to sign off now and let the video play out with what is essentially at the heart of what ECHOBASE Live is about. It's the vintage, the modern, the loose, the boxed. Enjoy, and may the force be with you, always.